Oh, friend, aren't you glad that God didn't make you a robot? Scripture says that we were created in the image and likeness of God. That means that we have a will just like God has a will. In the beginning, Scripture says that God said, let us make man in our own image. That's an example of the use of the will of God. In the same way, God has blessed us with free will and we can choose to serve him or not. I pray that you choose to use your will responsibly. Now, when we go to Hebrews 11 and we read the accounts of the heroes of faith, Abraham and Noah and Abel, it's an example of the use of the will of individuals. Abraham left home from Ur of the Chaldeans when God spoke to him to go to a country that, quote, I will later show you, end of quote. And Abraham packed his bags and baggage and his people. Now, that was not miraculous. That required Abraham to put his will to use, to put his will to work. If God called you, you would have to use your will to obey God. Abel brought a sacrifice to God, and he could have brought any reckless sacrifice, but he chose to use his will to do the right thing, and he brought a sacrifice that was honorable. Cain used his will to bring a sacrifice that was dishonorable. How about Noah? Noah chose to obey God against all odds, against all mockery. He used his will. We cannot talk about worshiping God without discussing the subject of the human will. God has given you a will, and he hopes that you will use that will to honor him. God bless you. Will you use your will to serve God? That's what I want you to be thinking about today and throughout this week. I'm Pastor Frederick Nnoma-Addison from Rhema International Bible Church. Will you join us for worship anytime you're in Silver Spring, Maryland? God bless you. Join me again tomorrow for another word for the day.